Well, welcome back to BDE, where we like to waste money and have fun. Another nice sunlit, helpful day, so the lighting is going to be good. But anyway, let's move into it. We're going to go move a little faster. I don't expect anything good coming from this box because we've had a good bit of luck last one. We got a nice angel for our thing, so I was pretty happy with that. Nice little angel. Just making sure I don't knock the camera over because that thing falls over like nothing else. We have our empty box there, so we've actually prepared this one. So because we're prepared, we're going to get nothing good. Because that's how this works. And I can't grip at the moment. Ooh. Let's get a move on and stop fuck-assing around with these things. So, enveloped in darkness. Looks great. I'm just going to knock that away from there because I find that sometimes if I leave the mouse hovering over it, it activates it for some stupid ass reason in there. And I double checked that those full arts are only in rare form, so I don't even need to check the commons. Just check the commons in case someone decided to misprint a thing. The Japanese rarely do that though. They just have really wide ranging of the randomization to the point where it is ridiculous. Grim Feast looks pretty good, but we've seen this a dozen times now, so not as interesting as it once was. We're into box 4 and we're already... Nah, that's not interesting. It shows how quickly I get uninterested in things. Oh, we got a cold fall already. That is on the top. So that's good to see. I was whinging about that last episode, about the cold falls being on top. But anyway, that's our cold fall already. Grasp of Darkness. On the top. It's common, but still, haven't got it yet. Beaming Bravado. We don't care about that. Looks pretty cool though. And obviously we have our, was it Shaden Swing? It's a weird name. Shaden. It's a shade, and then it's got shade, and it's got the end of the end. Whatever. I'm just talking shit while I sleeve my cold foil up. Alright, so we're probably not going to do anything too big. Maybe just a rainbow foil Fable. Probably all we're going to get find at this point. Unless I'm very lucky and they've actually put a second one in here. Soul Cleaver. Well, I have not yet seen. We have a Sensor. Again, it costing 1. I think this could actually be a decent card. But first Majestic, so it's always good. When it's hits hero, then name a card. They can't play this. So this is a card you have to play when you actually know your opponent's decks better. Or if you have no other way to deal with it, all you can do is really like throw that out and you're just going to be like, wow, I know they've got that coming up. Ooh, for Majestic. Nothing else below. Let's have a look. I think the artificial light shows foils better than the natural light, I think, but you can see that. I saw those hands coming up there. Double in Darkness. When this attacks, banish the top card of your deck. This gets -X, because it costs 0 by the way. Costs -X when X is the pitch value of the card banished this way. So obviously if it's the pitch value is 1, so it'll come in for 4, so if it's red. And it's got Blood Debt. Somebody's heart there is fucking gonna eat the heart. That's probably why. Gonna eat the heart. It's just a random shadow action, so it's, just darkness. Eating shit hearts. Definitely dark thing to do. I don't even eat chicken hearts. Not my thing, can't do it. Man. Looks a bit... I can't wait to see what that looks like in foil. It'll probably be cold foil. Lightning Assault, and nothing. We have a Battlefield Breaker. Look at that sword, nice and shiny down the bottom. Yeah, no breaker. If you have banished a card with 6 or more, this turn gets +1. So, you know, probably coming for a 7 on your little broody, because it is a brute action. So, probably coming in for 7. Resounding Courage does look pretty cool with the big sword slash across it. Up in the rear. Oh, there we go. We got an Equinox thing. I'm wondering about this one, because one of the cards says someone gets it. When you play a non-attack action card, destroy this, and the card gets go again. Oh, that's pretty good. Light the Way. Discharge gets go again, so. Anthem Spring. Oh, it's another Majestic. Briar Speciality. Your next attack action card. Play this turn gets +1. Go again. Has Unity. Fair enough. Cost 0, so Anthem Spring. There you go. Grasp of Darkness. What is that card? If your hero would be dealt damage, you may banish this to prevent 2 damage, and it has Blood Debt. I don't know if you'd really want to banish so much Blood Debt, unless you can turn it off regularly. Alright, so another Majestic there. We have the Tribute to Demolish as an additional cost. So it looks pretty good with that nice little chunky blade and shadows. Nice foily. As additional cost to play this, banish a random card from your hand. If a card with 6 or more is banished this way, this gets +2. It's Blood Debt, cost 2. It's yellow. Alright, so this is a full art card. I think it might be only coming in it. It's obviously not foily or cold foily, but so it's yeah, it's just a hero. This is the adult Venus Iron Maiden. So lots of armor. At the start of your turn, banish a card from your hand. If you do, create a Runechan token. When you play a shadow non-attack action card, you may pay life. If you do, the next rune chant effect that would be dealt that would deal damage this turn can't be prevented. So you pay life so you can guarantee damage. Not a bad way to get through the last bit of damage that you need to kill your opponent, especially if they're heavy waters. So not bad. Not bad of a hero effect. Angelic Wrath. And we have one of our full arts, so we put them aside. We're already 8 minutes. We're going to pick up the pace, maybe. If I could open up cards faster, but these things are just being a bitch. I'm sure I could open these really fast if I really wanted to, but meh. Quicken token. Was it the Baronet of Salvation? Soul Flare. When this is charged to your soul, hero soul, the next time you hit this turn, gain 1 life. Not bad. So it's sacrificial charging effect, but still get something to use. A couple of rares. It's alright. I don't mind it. I think I'm getting a headache from looking up at this. I was playing Stellaris the other night. And I kept looking up at the screen and it just hurts. Shaden Scream. And we have another Majestic Beckoning Light. As an additional cost, you may charge. If a yellow card was charged this way, whenever an attack action card hits this combat chain, you may put an attack action card from your graveyard on top of your deck. So it's not a bad way of getting cards back. It is red though, so it does help. Can turn off some of those yellow effects that obviously the deck's wanting to do at the moment. But it means putting a couple of attacks back into the deck, so a nice way to deal with. And you get to put it on top, so you can put in some decent zero cost ones you've had to block with or whatever. Or even ones that cost, so that way you know you've got a decent attack coming up. Rift Skitter, we've seen, we don't care. Yep. We're only stopping for the ones we haven't seen and we do care about. Ooh, look at that, opening it the opposite way to what we normally do. Putrid Strings, meh. That's a dud pack. Mainly because we've seen that card so many times. Renouncing Charge, yep. Nothing. Just double checking we are still recording. Angelic Wraith, Later Rest, and a Flail. Shade and Swing, and the Moloch. Moloch Hill, we've seen that, we talked about that, and I still don't think it's good, but I may be wrong. Obviously, it's probably more meant for Dory. There's a fair bit of cards for Miss Dory. Tribute to the Demolish. We had that earlier, so we're moving along. This is what I mean, like they're going to start to get quicker and quicker because I'll be like, yeah, we've had a look at that foily. We don't care about that foily no more. That card got damaged on that, but we don't care about the back card because it's going to be crap. There's no way it's a good card. Blistering Assault. And we have the Water Herald in full art. Cool bananas. Always happy to have more. The full art. I don't know if they're going to be... I think they'll be... Well, they're obviously worth more than your regulars because they're full art. And then rarer. But whether people really want to pay for that or not, I have no idea because they're not foily enough. Defender Daybreak. Cool. Later Rest. Oh yeah, we don't care about those things because they're not foils. They're not majestic. They're not nothing. So we've only got one foil majestic so far, so I'm hoping for something cool down the back here. Deadly Delight. We have the Northern Winds here as well. Deadly Delight. Looks pretty cool. That Lich just absorbing all the other people there. Look at that. There you go. When the combat change close, gain life equal to the number of heroes who have lost this turn. So probably more of a multi-class thing. Northern Winds, not that we care because he's out and all of it. But Oldham Specialization frees up to one equipment item and or ally. The tongue. Each hero controls. It describes that. It's got Unity as well. It's a bit meh now because Oldham's gone bye-bye, so we have to wait for him to be reintroduced into standard play. He's at least out of what's his name? Blitz. Yeah, a foil Numskull. Still got to read his release note. So we did get an extra foil majestic. What's good? 2 foil majesticies. That means no extra legendary. In this case, so this is looking like a 1 legendary bloody box. Jeez. Compared to someone getting 6 of them. And I feel gypped. Fuck you, printers. Give me 6 of the fucking things. I have 4 more cases, so it's quite possible. Tribute to Demolition, and we got nothing in the last pack. So, yep. So the case was a 2-hit case. Really, there was one good cold foil. And there was one legendary. Everything else was just majestic. So there's some decent foil majestics and all that kind of stuff. But pretty ordinary case. Here's hoping that at least 1 out of my 4 that I have is going to be an absolute spectacular one. And I can get legendaries galore. Anyway, we'll see how my luck goes. Anyway, that's all the time we've got for here at BDDE. And we'll catch you all next time. Bye.